The film recreates a real-life prison break and chase. Rayo High Security Prison, France. Morning of July 1st, 2018. One of the most modern prisons in Europe. 17-ton concrete walls. Snipers surrounding it. Here comes Spidey. Anti-helicopter netting across the common areas. In visiting room number 50, Shark Spider-Man sat opposite his brother. He laughed and spoke very naturally to distract the guards. A few miles away, the classic Alouette 2 helicopter, piloted by Stefan B, was being forced by two armed men to land in an open field to pick up more accomplices and an industrial metal cutter. They forced Stefan to fly straight toward the prison. The prison's honor yard. The only blind spot without netting. Whoosh! The helicopter lowered its altitude, hovering directly above the yard.
Wait,
One man threw 3 smoke bombs in quick succession, the thick white smoke obscuring the entire view of the snipers in the watchtower.
Go, go, go! Move it!
Hulk smash! Hulk is strongest there is!
You what?
Spider-Man.
Stepping deeper inside the prison, a chaotic scene unfolded. Police and mercenaries engaged in a breathtaking hand-to-hand combat. The moment Hulk smashed through the prison gate, the alarm system at Spider-Man Detective Headquarters immediately went off. At the same time, the elite mercenary team closed in and advanced deep into the prison. Unable to withstand the brutal onslaught of the mercenaries, the prison police force began to crumble. The second iron lock has broken! Receiving orders from their commander, the Spider-Man team immediately stormed inside to provide assistance.
Here comes Spidey!
Oh no!
Immediately after completely subduing the Spider-Man guards, Hulk used his unparalleled strength to destroy the prison door and release Shark Spider-Man. That moment caused the surrounding prisoners to erupt in excitement, cheering in unison. As soon as Hulk's massive rock was smashed to pieces, the Spider-Man team sped up. Next target, Shark Spider-Man. The thrilling chase officially begins. With a skillful somersault, Shark Spider-Man made a spectacular escape onto the plane.
Here comes
But Spider-Man wasn't about to give up. He lunged after him, his webs clinging tightly to the aircraft's fuselage, pulling his body soaring through the air. Tailgating an airplane is never a good idea.
Here
But
comes
Spider-Man had no choice. Unfortunately, Shark Spider-Man was more cunning than I imagined. A deadly laser beam swept across the plane like a fiery greeting. Dodging the first didn't mean escaping the second. My endurance had reached its limit. Leaping into the void was the only way to survive. A safe landing. But this game had only just begun. A stray laser beam struck the engine. The plane lost control and plummeted to the ground like a rocket. But death was a step too late. Shark Spider-Man managed to escape. Amidst the wreckage, his furious screams ripped through the sky. Sky!
Oh, hell no! Oh, come on! Okay! I want Spider-Man! Oh, come on!
Leaving the plane! 3 minutes! Shark Spider-Man was comfortably seated behind the wheel of the monster truck, heading straight for the harbor. At that location, a speedboat and his accomplice were in position. Escape plan officially activated.
I've played these games before!
No, God!
Oh, hello!
They searched the harbor, turned over every cargo container,
cutie
yet
pie.
found no trace. The Spider-Man team couldn't have imagined that their target hadn't left. Shark Spider-Man was lurking in a gap in the seawall near the water's edge, a perfect hiding place for the Predator. My instincts tell me he's still around, but looking everywhere, it's empty. Come on, my friend from afar. Where do you think you could be hiding from me?
What are you doing?
Here comes Spidey!
Still no trace of Shark Spider-Man. The extensive search ends here. Detectives and police retreat.
Oh, come on!
But no, it turned out it was all a charade. The Spider-Man detective team's accidental oversight of the trail was actually a long line to catch the big fish plan. They deliberately let Shark Spider-Man and his brother leave, secretly following behind, waiting for the opportunity to catch them both at once. The relieved smiles that had just begun to bloom on the brothers' lips vanished. They didn't know that, beneath the icy water, 50 ghostly figures of the Spider-Man detective team had been lurking for ages. The hunt had only just begun.
Oh, good. Why, that's very
The Shark
good.
Spider-Man brothers
Yes,
are raising their glasses
I like
to
that.
celebrate their victory, confidently believing that even the most brilliant detective team couldn't find a trace of them.
Here comes
But the
Spidey!
party ends sooner than they expected.
Nani? What are you doing? You what?
The moment the guards collapsed from the anesthetic, 50 dark figures simultaneously tore through the night from beneath the calm surface of the water. The Spider-Man army had launched their attack, blocking all escape routes and surrounding the Shark Spider-Man brothers. The game was over. Described! In 2014, the financial and cybersecurity worlds were shaken by a completely new method of hacking. There were no guns, no hoods, and no alarms blaring at the branch. A transnational cybercrime gang carried out a silent but ruthless attack, stealing a massive $1,000. One morning after the bank was hacked, we hired a masked man to wait in front of the ATM. Within minutes, the ATM automatically dispensed money.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
At that moment, the bank immediately received a danger alert from its employees about a hacker intrusion, and everything was paralyzed instantly. Employees tried to restore the security system, but were unsuccessful immediately. They immediately called the bank manager and Detective Spider-Man to the location of the hacker attack.
Here comes Spidey!
Can the Spider-Man come out,
Come here! Hulk smash! Hulk is strongest there is! Hulk fight now! Okay, let's go.
Oh, hell no!
When the police and Spider-Man arrived, everything was a mess. They had never encountered a case this serious. After successfully attacking a small bank, it was thought the hacker group would stop. But no, they continued to carry out many more attacks simultaneously. Immediately, many ATMs were hacked, and money flowed out of the ATMs uncontrollably.
Oh my god! Wow!
Okay.
They hired various criminal groups to carry out the heist. Once they infiltrated a bank, they would be present at that bank's ATM. A day of global chaos ensued as the attacks continued.
No! God! No! God, please, no! No! No!
At major bank branches, alarms blared incessantly. Electronic locking systems slammed shut. ATM screens flashed numbers continuously, and transaction data vanished in an instant. They didn't leave before the police arrived. On the contrary, They used the arrival of law enforcement to make their escape. After emptying the ATM, the gang sped away on their motorcycles like ghosts. They weaved through the alleys with perfect precision, as if they had a police patrol map already in their heads. Stop! The hackers continued their attack by sending spam emails to bank employees' computers. The employees carelessly opened them, and a large sum of money was immediately deducted from their accounts. The staff were very surprised and didn't understand what was happening.
Here comes Spidey!
Hello, Spider-Man Detective! Our core banking security system was breached at 2 a.m. this morning. Experts, detectives, and police officers, our security cameras were completely blind for the entire 45 minutes of the attack. This is not a petty cyber theft. We're up against a well-prepared organization with inside accomplices, or even a previously undisclosed technology. The detective checked the computer, but found no suspicious activity. Spider-Man then asked the staff if they had accessed anything else. The staff member said they had accessed a spam folder, at which point the Spider-Man detective tried to chat a snippet from the email. Hello in Hindi. Immediately, the hacker responded with a defiant message. I've left all my traces on the third IP layer, right behind the firewall you spent the last 6 months building. Find me! I dare you to catch a ghost!
Yeah, boy.
After challenging the hacker, Spider-Man challenged me to find a clue? Well, you've greatly underestimated the tech police. Look, the malware you installed on the system has automatically revealed your IP address. Detective Spider-Man begins to decipher the code! They didn't hoard the money in one place, but instead used 3 different methods of theft to divert attention. Method 1. They will transfer funds from transaction management accounts to personal accounts to erase traces and evade detection by authorities. The second method. They directly infiltrate the core system, control the ATM's output, and force money to flow out automatically, like winning the lottery. The third method. It's essentially a divide and conquer strategy. We'll break this enormous sum of money down, distributing it evenly across the accounts of dozens of different people. Then, each person quietly withdraws a small amount, exactly within the stipulated limit. We'll keep withdrawing in a staggered manner. I challenge the police or any banking system to detect any unusual activity. Spider-Man, the malware has been removed, and all bank data has been secured again. Police Chief, immediately extract all data from the security cameras. We've identified the suspect's escape route. Spider-Man Police Chief, all team members, surround the entire area. Don't let a single one escape.
Here comes Spidey!
Yeah, boy.
Can the Spider-Man come out today?
I want Spider-Man!
The first group surrounded fought back frantically, but ultimately couldn't outmaneuver the police. Before they could even collect themselves, the second group was blocked by police surrounding them from all sides. The third group failed! They walked straight into the trap set by the police and Spider-Man!
No! God!
I'm sorry!
It's all over! The fourth group, our last hope, has also been surrounded by the police and Spider-Man! We've rounded up all 4 groups of accomplices, and we finally caught the tail of the hacker Kingpin! He's hiding very well using Bitcoin, but the net of justice is inescapable. He just made a mistake while making a payment via e-wallet. His location has been pinpointed. Command order! Immediately mobilize 1,000 Spider-Man police officers and deploy to apprehend him before he has a chance to react. We know we've been exposed. The master hacker is ordering his subordinates to destroy documents and erase all evidence. We must act immediately. They're wiping their tracks incredibly fast. Spider-Man team and detectives began to approach and break inside. The first water gun shot completely disabled the hacker's security camera system.
Here comes Spidey!
What are you doing?
Immediately afterward, the guards were also subdued swiftly and silently.
I want Spider-Man!
Full-scale assault! 1,000 Spider-Man troops storm the base! Lock down all escape routes and key locations! Attention all! Prepare to storm and capture the hacker boss alive!
good.
Action! Now, the hacker boss is
very
just a fish in a barrel!
Yes.
Capture order!
I like that.
Activate! Unbelievable! The base on the mountaintop is completely empty! The hacker boss and his 500 henchmen boarded a private plane and escaped without a trace! When Detective and the Spider-Man team burst through the door, everything was empty, except for a message left for
the hell
Detective
is this?
Spider-Man.
Hey, Spider-Man detective, did you hear that beep? That's a signal your firewall just crashed. You and your Spider-Man police may be fast, but data travels at the speed of light. You're always one step behind me. Not because of geographical distance, but because of vision. I administer justice while you're busy getting search warrants. Good luck with my shadow.
Spider-Man turned his head to look out the window. Did he think he had escaped?